Hi everyone, welcome to Snippets and Scraps. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, then welcome back. I'm so happy that you are here. So today I am going to again work on another spread in my weekly memory keeping insert. So yeah, if you want to see how I do that, then please keep on watching. So for this spread, I am going to use this pet tape. It's by Lloyd Design. It's called Ground Color, I believe. It has some florals and also some watercolor splashes. While the watercolor splashes are very colorful, the flowers are muted. So I think it's a very good combination, also very interesting one. I don't have any other pet tape that is of this nature, so I'm going to use that in my spread. First thing that I'm doing here is of course writing down happy birthday Data. Data is what we call our father in my native language. 24th of February is my father's birthday. He turned 68, I guess, this year, and I'm so happy that I was home to celebrate his birthday with him. And it was his first birthday as a grandfather, so he was very excited as well. We got him some cake, and yeah, we celebrated as a family, nothing much. As usual, I'm referring to my Hobonichi Weeks Mega, which is my everyday carry, daily planner, everything in one. I use the back pages of my Hobonichi to do my daily logs, and the weekly pages for any appointments and running task list for the week. I will do a video on how I am using my Hobonichi Weeks very soon, but for that I cannot do a voiceover video, which is why I am waiting for the appropriate time. I will probably be able to do it end of March, and I will also do a roundup of my quarter 1 planners and journals and how I am using what, so keep a lookout for that. So back to the spread, you can see that I am only using that pet tape as of now. I am using different elements and trying to layer them. I have chosen the biggest flower cluster to put on the 2 corners, which are my favorite corners. I will then of course put some smaller elements throughout the page. I like to use my brush pen to draw attention to the biggest events of the week by hand lettering them. My hand lettering is not the best, but I do still like to incorporate them in my spreads. 22nd was my son's vaccination. He got fever, but we gave him some meds and he fared well. By the end of the night, he was doing fine. You may notice that I keep going back and forth between the text on the page and the deco on the page. That's because firstly, I don't know how much space the text will end up taking, and secondly, on certain days I don't have a lot of events going on. For days like those, I like to put down bigger deco in that column, or I use hand lettering to use up more space. 22nd, because it was my son's vaccination day, the whole day was spent mostly taking care of him. I did not do anything at all apart from that. The vaccination was done early in the morning, so the whole day he was feeling unwell, so that's how the day was. So nothing more to write. So what do? I could put down deco, and that's what I ended up doing. On 20th, we had my son's passport appointment. We had to go into their office and get his all the photographs and signature, which of course he cannot sign, so they took his fingerprints. Back to the spread, on 21st we went to my parents' place because the vaccination center that we've been going to is close to my parents' house. So for each of his vaccination, I would go there and stay for a couple of weeks and then come back. So that's what we did on 21st, and I had ordered some Happy Mail and I received them on 21st as well. I had ordered some pet tape samples, which I end up using in some of the spreads that you will see in the coming days. So yeah, very exciting. I really like getting pet tape samples because I feel like pet tapes are very expensive to begin with, and if I buy a pet tape and I don't like the design and end up not using it, it'll be such a bummer. So I feel like I can just order samples and then decide whether or not I would like to purchase the full roll. I think that's more economical, and I really appreciate shops that give us that chance, to buy just sample loops. So yeah, I got a few from Emma Stationery. I think she's based in the US. I ordered a few from her. I also ordered a few from an Indian based shop, which I received I think on the 26th, which I'll mention now. Next, I'm writing down about this new milestone that my son reached, which is he has started sucking on his thumb or fingers or the whole fist actually, and it's super cute to see. He started doing this just the day after his vaccination, and he's been doing it non-stop. Today is what, March 20th, and it's been a whole month and he is just doing it. It's really frustrating because earlier putting his hand to his mouth was like a cue for him being hungry, but now he's just doing it all the time, and I don't know whether he's hungry or but it's super cute, and I know that it's a developmental stage and we should let him do that. So I've stopped putting mittens on him and he's enjoying feasting on his fist. I think that's about it for this video, and I hope you liked this spread, and if you did, please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.